What's up, YouTube? So it's bright and early today, so I'm about to prepare the car to get ready to go on the flatbed. So the flatbed is actually from my uncle, well, Uncle Lee. He's letting us use it real quick. Cause I'm about to go take it to my Uncle Ron's house and use the lift real quick. Finally get the transmission in there. But real quick, I need to take these spacers off. Make it a little bit easier to get on the flatbed. Because my car is kind of slammed, but that's the price you pay for, you know, a little bit of style. So here's my transmission, and this is what we actually messed up on doing. So what I did, I installed this onto, I bolted this up to the engine first, aka bolted it up to the flywheel first, which is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to push this in here 3 times, and it'll click into the transmission. Then you put the transmission onto the engine, but that's not what I did. So essentially, I could just slide it back and forth, which is not supposed to happen, and it can like spin freely, which is also not supposed to happen. So the front pump is screwed, and this transmission, I mean, it's still good. Just need to change the front pump, but we're not about to do all that. But we're gonna take this transmission with us for these bolts, for the shifter linkage, and for the transmission hoses right there. So let's get into it. My uncle finally arrived with the flatbed. You say you want to roll back?
Under there ain't
it's
gonna
right here. There's a hook right here.
Yeah. That hook far too big, though. Hey, hook it under that chassis right there.
Where?
You see that where the strut hook to?
Oh, control arm?
Yeah.
I can finally drive.
Just kidding. Oh. May look like a little matchbox to it. My little Hot Wheels car. Alright, so we're on the road now, heading to my uncle's house. So we put the Lexus on the lift and fans finally in there. It's kind of crazy to see the car on flatbed. I don't know, it's a little weird because like I watch a bunch of YouTubers and they always have to do stuff like this. And it's kind of weird to have to, you know, end up doing something like this myself. Even though I would prefer my car to just be running rather than having to tow it somewhere. And we got the trans in the trunk of this car that I'm driving, the Honda. And I got like all the bolts and hardware for the last transmission and the torque converter inside the Lexus. Got the car in here. Alright, so we just get the transmission into the car. So I didn't film much of this process because, you know, we're just trying to get it done and whatnot. So fast forward a little bit, we actually got the drive shaft transmission and everything hooked up. And now my uncle, he's about to weld a little mid pipe to replace the section where I had cut my exhaust. So I basically cut the cat out and made a straight pipe because, you know, in the last video I cut my exhaust because the catalytic converters were actually getting hung up on the transmission lines, and it was really making it a pain to mess with.
It is. Yeah, tuck it up under there or something. You know you're on that phone, you know you're doing this. Anyway. It's just funny nigga down. Funny nigga down. Shit, milk don't go through the field on days on the milk, bro.
Say, crank. Alright.
Larry is back where it all started for. Larry Berry is the new floor manager for Davis Toyota of Orangeburg. Larry brings up Berry. Call Larry Berry direct on his cell phone.
You said put in gear? What?
Turn it off. Well, it's loudspeaker on. I still didn't see how y'all put that damn converter in there with that damn transmission. I still didn't see that yet. They don't see that. Oh, they ain't back the transmission up? They bolted the converter to the flywheel and throwed it in there like that instead of putting the converter in there. Into the transmission first. They took the motor.
So they ain't put the converter in the transmission. Y'all bolted them. Man.
Daddy's lights look weird. I need to change the bulb again. Y'all got a channel? You have a channel?
No,
Yeah, I follow Corey on his channel. And I follow Ryan.
I put the water in the radio there.
Huh?
I got water and everything in the radio.
Yeah, we got one. Check it. Might need a little bit more.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
The caps up.
I got one off the shelf. Mama gonna do it. Oh, that's scary, boy. Get it, bro. Get it.
Yeah. First drive.
That might be too low, eh? Come look at my thing, bro. Come on, Chuck. In a mister, go ahead.
I'm not sure if you could hear it in the video, but when I was going up the hill, I actually started hearing like a grinding sound. I wasn't sure if it was like the transmission or if it was like the drive shaft or something. So I just continued to go and didn't really say anything because I thought it was maybe the drive shaft and, you know, it was a little dry or something. It needed to be lubricated by a transmission, but let's see what happens. Some kind of grinding noise. drive shaft loose or something? It's like it's not in gear. Oh boy, here we go. Time to call the cavalry. Well, that's tough. Now I'm stuck in somebody's yard. I can put it in reverse, it won't do nothing. I can put it in drive and it won't do anything. It was going at first, but I don't know what's up with it. Oh boy. I don't know what's up with it. Because the car was slowing down too quickly.
It won't move now?
No, it won't move.
You got to get out these people's yard.
Yeah, put on the neutral.
Try to put it. That's too big of a hill. You got to get out and help them.
Yeah, I know. Hold up.
You might help them. You might as well stop them.
So it's the next day and this is where the car stands right now. In the backyard. Let's see. So what had happened was when I was driving, I'm pretty sure you could hear basically when I was going up the hill, the transmission, either transmission or the torque converter was grinding. And I wasn't sure what it was. I thought it was probably like the drive shaft or something, so I just kept going. I drove down the road a little bit. It was able to get into like second or third, and then it basically just acted like it was in neutral at that point. And then the car started slowing down, so I just pulled onto somebody's driveway. And then we had towed it back over here and just pushed it down here, down the hill. We'll see if we have better luck today. I don't know. I'm going to start it. I'm going to put the camera down and get a cold start. Transmission or torque converter. Who knows at this point? I want to get a couple revs before I leave. Oh my God. That shit is loud as shit. Hey, it sounds good though. Real good. Go ahead and head out. Oh boy. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to get another transmission number 3, and another torque converter. Oh, well, that's the name of the game. It's all good. I'll see you on the next one.